It's Cochrane?
Cochrane, yeah.
Cochrane.
Unfortunately.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, is that a bad name?
I don't know. It's like cock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do people call you like Avery Cochrane or something?
Yeah.
You got Cochrane before?
Yeah.
Shit.
100%.
But
Middle school was just like the worst.
Damn. Maybe just own it? No?
Yeah. I'm just gonna own it at this point.
Just make an album called Cochrane.
No, literally.
Or at least have like some verse that says Cochrane. I don't know.
Right. I tell people I'm related to Johnny Cochran from the O.J. Simpson trial.
Oh shit.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're just you could be like removed by skin removed or something.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
But we're here. We're gonna start with that. We're starting with the Cochrane. Okay, but we're here, guys. This is the NAST podcast. Welcome back. I'm here with Avery Cochrane.
Hey everybody, where do I look?
So your camera's right there.
Hey everybody.
Oh, there, yes. So yeah, I tell people like my camera's right here, and your camera's.
Do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
You can look at both.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to make a point, I tell people to look at the camera.
Okay.
Otherwise, look right at me.
Okay.
Cool. And we're here. This is the third guest that's part of Capitol Hill Block Party this year, 2023.
Wow.
She is currently in school at San Diego
State University. Go Aztecs.
And that's you went there for school. I mean, not for school. You went there for music.
No.
No? Okay.
I go there for political science and international security.
Oh, international security?
Yes.
What is that? Like, oh my God.
You know, it's just basically reiterating that George Bush lied about WMDs in Iraq over and over and over again.
And he did 9/11, right?
You know, there's definitely, yeah. Yeah.
George Bush did 9/11, everyone. Okay, so what made you get into national? Wait, so what do you become a national security guard, or what do you do? Or you just study it?
I just study it. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
But like, what would a job you want to become a national security guard?
I don't know. You could work for like the CIA or something, or like the UN or the EU or.
Damn. Like, would they have to like burn off your fingertips? And
yeah,
stuff?
Probably. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. It was just interesting. I just declared it as a double major just recently because it kind of goes in tandem with political science. But
I don't know. Like because I didn't go to school, I don't know the difference between like majors and minors, to be honest with you.
Well, minor is just a major but less, like like less classes, but you still did a program to a degree of.
Does it cost like less money to be minor?
No, you have to pick a major if you're in college.
Okay.
And then if
wait, so if you have two majors, that doesn't cost more than if you have a major and
no,
minor.
not if you do it right. I don't know. It's some bullshit. I'm graduating late, so I really am not the one to ask about this.
And also, something happened with this, like, is that Joe Biden like student debt thing not happening now? What's going on with that? As a college kid, do you know about that?
No.
Really? You know, like how Joe Biden was like trying to get rid of student debt?
Oh yeah, sure.
And then the Supreme Court or something just said vetoed it.
Oh, we're talking about affirmative action?
No. I thought it was student debt affirmative action's another thing, but I thought they were not trying to pass the student debt thing.
Oh, really? I don't know about that. I'm not really in political science mode when it's July, so.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, that sounds bad. I
Wait, so you like politics? I don't know.
Wait, this isn't live, right?
We are.
Oh, fuck.
Not like live streamed.
Okay.
To hundreds of thousands.
This is going to be editing, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. So you're in you take political classes.
Political science, but it's not really so much about current events in the Supreme Court and stuff. I mean, I can read that on my own time if I want to depress myself, but it's mostly just a lot of history and a lot of political theory and a lot of international relations history and theory. So I honestly, I don't know. I like it, but
You do?
It's in theory it's cool, but in practice it's just some bullshit. So it's corrupt, and I don't want to do anything in politics. Okay. That's for sure.
And what brought you to like want to go to school for that though?
Literally, I just had to pick a major.
Okay.
But no, I went to school I graduated high school in 2019 and then went to SDSU because I didn't get into UW. So
go whatever. Huskies. maybe you can go and then. Oh, you're about to graduate, so it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. But so I didn't get into UW, so I went to SDSU. I was lucky enough to, just go to college in the first place.
Yeah.
But then COVID hit in 2020, and I wasn't really gelling with it anyways, and I was like a journalism major or some bullshit, and
that's cool.
Yeah, and I was a musician in high school a little bit, but it was just took
You
the
did
back
choir
seat.
and you did
Yeah,
jazz.
I did jazz choir. Yeah. And so then when COVID hit, I was like, all right, fuck this. Like, I don't want to go here anyways. So I dropped out, and I thought it was going to be permanent, but then I ended up going back after a year and a half. But when I was dropped out, I started making music. But when I came back, I was like, okay, so much shit has happened in the world and with COVID and politics. I mean, 2020 was a big year just for current events and world events and whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this poli-sci thing could be kind of cool, and it is.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get a bigger. So were you in Seattle during all of 2020?
Yeah.
So did you go to Chaz and Chop or anything of that?
I never did. I
that?
wasn't allowed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You would have been grounded.
I was grounded. I wanted to. I really did want to go to the autonomous zone.
Yeah.
Especially I studied a lot of anarchist history this year, and so.
Are you vibing with anarchism?
I'm vibing with anarchism a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean.
Do you ever light any things on fire?
No, not yet. Well, just shit my exes gave me.
Oh shit! Do you make a song about that? Do you have a song?
Yeah,
there we go. What's that super famous Charlie XCX song?
I threw your shit into a bag. It was Yep.
There we go. Okay. So what type of music did you start making in 2020?
I mean, the same music that I still make. I just play a couple chords on the guitar and sing about sad stuff that's getting me down.
Oh no.
Boys and
fuck boys,
fuck
all right.
boys. Yeah, I'm dating a woman now, so
hey, there we go.
There we go.
Damn. Did you meet them in school?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Actually, I met her on Facebook.
What?
I know.
Facebook Marketplace or just
Yeah,
Facebook?
Facebook Marketplace.
Fuck yeah. You bought something from them?
No, I was looking for a roommate because you can look for roommates on Facebook Marketplace.
Is that safe?
Yeah, it's safe because it's you join I don't even know if it's Marketplace, but you join a Facebook group, and there's a bunch of like-minded people. So SDSU housing group, UW housing group, and so I met her through that. And we were going to live together, and then
you started banging instead.
No, it was a slow burn. It was a slow burn. We were really good friends first, and then
there we go.
Yeah, but we ended up not living together because I dropped out. So, but once I came back,
yeah,
So you
did a long distance thing for a second, or
no? Because we didn't even know each other, so we were gonna meet each other when we were roommates, and then we ended up not being roommates, and then I finally met her a year later when I came to school.
Hey,
yeah, so it worked out. It was
and
crazy.
do they do summer classes to you, or are they completely in a different?
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
she's in London right now.
Oh wow,
I know.
That's nice.
Yeah. And
okay.
I'm here. Yeah.
And are they into music or anything, or?
She drums, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty badass.
Got any songs together,
cool.
or are you gonna
No, not.
You guys jam?
I think we're both kind of shy in that, So I'll write a song about her, and then and she's like, "Oh, I'm so bad at the drums," and then she'll go off and play drums in her garage, and I'll write a song in my room, and we'll never play with each other. But
okay.
Yeah.
So if you have songs about ex-boyfriends, do you relate to that material anymore then? Or is that kind of just do you just lock that away?
No, I do. I definitely relate. And I think, because it's not so much the people. I could write a song, the first song I released was called Chelsea Boots. I could write a song about a specific person, about a specific experience. But it's, now when I sing it, I'm not thinking about that person I wrote it about. I'm thinking about the feelings, kind of. And then I'm thinking about everybody else's shared experience and shared feelings, because it's not like I'm the first girl to be led on or sad about a boy,
Charlie
so
XCX.
Yeah, exactly, me and Charlie. But
is she performing this year, or
that
was that last year?
Ah, yeah, damn. I know. I wish. It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. Okay. But yeah, so no, I'm not no.
Got it. And do you plan to live full time in San Diego?
No, I don't like it very much down there. It's fine. It's fine, but Seattle's where it's at. I mean, okay, because I can live with my parents and not pay rent. I mean, obviously, I won't do that for long. Maybe like 6 months or something when I come back. But
6 months later, another 6 months. Or something.
Yeah, 6 months, 6 years. I don't know, something like that. Maybe somewhere in between. But no, definitely not San Diego. Maybe Seattle after college. Come back for a little bit. The LA thing could be okay, but I don't know. I feel like that's
get eaten.
Yeah, you're even smaller fish in an even bigger pond, so I don't know about that. It depends on how serious music is by the time I graduate. What my prospects are looking like. But
there we go. I want to be a D1 music star.
Literally. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not sure yet. Maybe move to New York City. I don't know, or maybe go abroad. I've never been to Europe, so
yeah,
check that shit out.
Your girlfriend should have invited you to London. You got some experience there.
I wish, but I've got a fucking block party to play.
Yeah.
Woo!
So how'd you get involved with block party? How did that happen?
Well, I was literally just chilling in class one day, and I was refreshing my email. I was bored as fuck, and I don't know. I get really excited to get emails. I don't know about you. Like when it's not spam, but if it's somebody like, you know, when you email
like
me,
the ones that say, grow your dick larger by these pills. Like, never check spam.
Yeah. Okay. I'll never check spam. But so I was just chilling in class. It was like 5:00 on a Monday. And I get this email from this guy named Evan, and he's like, "Hey, Avery, like, wanted to gauge your interest in playing Capitol Hill Block Party." And I was like,
Whoa.
"Dude, like, hell yeah!" And I responded right away. And then he responded, he's like, "Oh wow, like, thanks for such a fast response." And it's like, I don't want to sound too eager and like too desperate or whatever, you know.
So you
want to be a cool
him.
girl. No, I didn't. I was just like, yes, please, like, absolutely, I want to play this because I've been going to Capitol Hill Block Party since high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I've only been to the one last year.
Really?
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I was into
year.
Brockhampton when I was a junior in high school, and so.
Oh, wait, actually, I knew about it in 2019. I'd say that, but I definitely did not know about it in high school. So
Bumbershoot was more of the thing in high school. Yeah.
But Brockhampton, what year was that?
Brockhampton was 2018, I think, and so my friends and I went, and it was really cool, but. I wasn't 21. I had a fake ID, but that shit doesn't work in Capitol Hill. So, but it was really fun.
Is it only 21 plus?
No, I don't think so. But it's like, you know, these things aren't that fun sober.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why you got to get like water bottles or something.
Yeah.
Or do that thing where people like mix like, it looks like they're drinking Gatorade or orange juice.
Yeah.
Or what if someone, do people like dye their like vodka with like a food coloring so that it looks like juice? Do people do that?
Yes, and people buy those like tampon flasks so it looks like tampons in your purse, but it's just chock full of vodka. But
then if you see, like when you drink it, it doesn't look like.
It looks like you're drinking from your tampon, low key.
Yeah.
But like you have to do it strategically. Like obviously you just get a lemonade or something for still expensive. It's gonna be like $7, and then you just pour a couple shots in there and you're good to go. Nobody's gonna question you. You got the Capitol Hill Block Party merchandise cup or whatever, and drinking a mixed drink. I do that all the time when I go out to restaurants, and I am 21. I'm 22.
Wow.
But it's just this shit gets expensive.
I think I need to check your ID. How do you know how old you are?
I'm 22. 22, May 19th, 2001, baby.
So how did this Evan guy? Who is this Evan guy, and how did he find you?
I don't know. Evan, if you're watching this, thank you. I'm glad you found me. He works with booking at Capitol Hill Block Party, and he said, "Would you want to be involved in the lineup?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" Like,
damn.
I've only been playing live in Seattle for a year. Oh my god. And I guess, and I played like maybe 3 or 4 times last summer, and then and so I guess that was enough to get my name out there. Damn. Maybe a little bit.
Where'd you play?
I played twice at Cafe Racer, once at Belltown Bloom.
You played Belltown Bloom?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
how the fuck? How do you know?
I played Belltown Bloom last May.
Wait, so you've been making music for how long again?
It's just since we've been releasing music since 2021, so a little over 2 years.
And then Belltown Bloom was 2022.
22.
So within a year of like making music.
Yeah.
How'd you get involved with Belltown Bloom though? Bloom though.
Belltown Bloom. I had a manager and I got involved with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that like you don't have a manager anymore?
I don't have a manager anymore.
Did you write a song about them?
I have I have not written a full song about them yet, but
throw your shit into a bag
and push it down the stairs. Yeah, but now I represent myself, so
okay, there we
that's
go.
what's up, Evan. I don't know how you found me, but like, thank you, and here I am, and I'm ready to play it, and I've been so excited about this since.
Wait, so you guys didn't have like, you just had an email exchange?
Yeah.
You guys didn't like have to like set up like a meeting?
No, you just
Really?
emailed me. Like I can pull it up.
Wait, that's wild.
Right.
I would expect for like I don't know, maybe I just want to like, whenever I reach out to people, like I want to gauge it. So sometimes I have like, if it's like a bigger event, like this anniversary show, like I'm literally going to like take out the artists and people to lunch. So I make sure like everything
no, I'm not
goes
big
well.
time enough for that. I've got like,
No, not even that. I just feel like that's why. That's kind of cool. They just trust you enough that like 3 or 4 emails and you're in.
he said, okay, subject line, Capitol Hill Block Party 2023. Hey, Avery, happy Monday. We're working on the lineup for Capitol Hill Block Party 2023 and was curious if you wanted to be a part of the festival. Dates are July 21st to 23rd.
That's it?
Yep.
They didn't say like how they found you or anything.
I said, hi, hello, like 10 minutes later. That is an amazing opportunity.
Wait, you said hi and hello?
I said, hi, comma, hello, exclamation point. That is an amazing opportunity. I would capitalize LOVE, love to. Both the festival and the Barboza show. Oh, he also asked me to play a Barboza show. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Wait, when's the Barboza show?
That was in December. So they
reached out to you like in the
like,
winter time.
Yeah, like in November. So basically they like, maybe for the local acts, he says, a headline show at Barboza before the festival. We always try to pair the festival slot with a headline show, so hopefully we can make that happen here. So I had a headline slot at Barboza.
How was that?
On New Year's Eve, and that was awesome.
Damn.
That was awesome. My dad has kind of filled the shoes as my manager role, so he really when I was doing my dadager. So when I was doing finals at school, he assembled a band for me up here and got all of his like high school friends to come, and we packed the place, and it was awesome.
Wait, so like he found like people his age? Like did he find other dads to perform?
Oh no, just to come, just to be in the audience to pay $12 for a ticket.
I thought you were about to say he had like a band growing up.
Oh,
like,
no.
He had his own bandmates.
He's pushing for that next. He's like, Avery, I swear we can just get like, but I know so many buddies from college that played music, like, and we can just put like masks on them, like animal masks, and they can play for you. Like, they don't have to look hip or cool. Like, you can be the center of attention.
Wait, why animal masks?
I don't know, because he thinks they look too old to be on stage with me, but he thinks they're like great musicians, which I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's too old to be on stage to play music, but
yeah. Have you seen that ham boning guy?
Yeah,
that guy. How old is that guy?
I don't know. He's old though. And yeah, so he's like, if you ever need a band, like my buddies from college will do it, and we can put them in suits and disguise their faces. It's like, I like that idea for a band, but I'm not gonna like make like old people do that, you know. It's just like mean.
I feel like when old people do that, it's usually like Illuminati,
right? No, exactly.
Or like have you seen Eyes Wide Shut?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
some freaky shit.
It's a good one. It's like
okay.
a sex cult Illuminati thing with Tom Cruise.
Okay. I don't do like, I can do like the psychological horror shit, but like to an extent, man, to an extent.
That's like my favorite genre.
Yeah.
Because like horror movies, like fucking what? The Red Door got terrible reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with it.
You don't like Insidious?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Fuck Insidious.
Yeah.
Everyone listening, fuck Insidious.
Fuck Insidious.
That is such a bad movie franchise, and it's just
yeah. It's awful.
But basically, like horror movies usually don't do it, so you got to do the psychological.
Yeah,
then it gets
I
to
agree.
you.
I like not America's Got Talent, American Horror Story.
Okay.
Do you watch that?
Yeah.
That one I got into. It's really good.
And you probably like Zootopia type stuff. Yeah. That's why your dad's like.
Yeah, no. So, but he got a band together for me for Barboza of people my age, and then I got all of his high school friends to come, and we got a lot of people there.
That's awesome.
More than just my dad's high school friends. There were people from my high school, my life, and random
cool.
people.
That's
it was actually the first time somebody came up to me.
Wait, one last thing. This was after Belltown Bloom.
Yeah, this was December.
Yeah.
After Belltown Bloom. And the coolest part about it was some people came and introduced themselves to me after the show, and I was like, oh, like do we have any mutual friends? Like, you know, what's your name? Like, not like, who do you know here? But like, yeah, who do you know here? And they're like, oh, I just know your music from Spotify and I saw you were playing. And I'm like,
Wow.
what? This shit works? Like,
damn.
I know, right? Like that was one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me.
So who were you, like, who performed with you?
Justin Hardin and Winehouse.
I've never heard of them. Cool though.
They're cool. They're dope. Yeah, Winehouse is like a 4-piece, 5-piece band from Olympia, and then Justin Hardin is a solo artist, and they're both local. They're awesome. We brought in a lot of cool people.
And like, do you think that's like, are those artists kind of like in your vibe, or are they kind of like different artists? Like, what? Not trying to like box you in, but like, what type of artists or genres do you feel like you connect with the most?
That's like a fantastic question that I never know the answer to. Like, I always try to think about it and like really like dig deep and think about it. But I guess yes, in the sense, I mean, Justin's a singer-songwriter, and I always like to just slap singer-songwriter onto everything, or like indie onto everything, and call it a day. But I would say they're a little bit different, but you know, everybody had their own sound and energy, and indie, singer-songwriter, alternative pop.
Okay. There we go.
I don't know. I wish I had a genre. And then also at the same time, it's just like, no, it's just like basic bitch like music, you know? Like I don't know what it's just me doing me. And
what's your genre? Basic bitch music.
Man, somebody commented on my TikTok. Let me pull up the direct quote.
She has all the receipts.
I have all the receipts.
We got you on
this
camera.
This was yesterday. Someone commented on my TikTok. You gonna be the next girl to sell her soul to become famous for her shitty music.
Oh my gosh, that's
right?
such a good compliment.
Right? I mean, like, I'm down, you know? Like,
they're trying to put you to become an industry plant, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so with that, how was so that was successful? Like, did you gain new followers or anything from that? Like, have you, like, from Belltown Bloom to the headlining show to this Capitol Hill block party, like, have you seen like growth with your music and people checking you out?
Yeah,
okay,
I have.
That's awesome.
I have. I mean, like, I think you just have to create a little buzz and it catches on. And I don't know. I don't know really how else to spread the word other than just play live. I mean, social media works if you are lucky and do everything exactly right, but I feel like playing live shows is the key.
And do you like produce your own music, or how does that work?
Not really. No, I don't. I'll like make a demo and then I'll bring it to a producer and I'll say, this is what I wanted to. I write it all and I record a demo and I write the lyrics, whatever, and the music, guitar, bullshit, and I bring it to a producer and they will help me record it, produce it, whatever. Maybe help with some songwriting tweaks like Cameron Lavi Jones.
Okay. And then how do you find these producers? Or like, where do you use like a studio you usually go to, or how does that work?
Well, my first songs that I released, I went to, because I was just bored as hell, and I during COVID, and I just wanted guitar lessons, so I went to this random studio I found on Craigslist, and I was like, hey, like I need to get better at the guitar, like I need a passion project. It's COVID and I'm not doing anything. And then the studio owner was like, oh, what do you want to learn guitar for? I'm like, I write songs and I'm depressed right now, and I don't know, like it was just a dark time, you know. It was COVID, fucking breakups, and my grandma died, and it's just like, you know, it's this whole thing. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna sing my song for you. So I sung him my song, and then he was like, wow, we need to produce this ASAP. And then I ended up spending like a shit ton of money that I like did not have. and then at the end of it, I was like, okay, that was really fun. This sounds awesome. This is like the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, but like I can't afford to do more. So somehow I just tried to introduce myself to more people, and I met Cameron's mom, and then she introduced me to Cameron.
Laura Lavie,
yeah. Because she was the lawyer of my old producer, and it was just this whole thing.
Like the producer who took your money?
Yeah. Well, he didn't take my money. He made beautiful projects out of it, but I wasn't aware of that.
Is this like a popular producer? Who is this guy?
It's
Is this like just a random guy, or is this like someone like one of those like established studios in Seattle?
I would say it's a established studio. I feel like I can't like put him on blast.
What? It's not like you didn't like work with Robert Lang or something, right?
No. Oh my God. I actually did go to Robert Lang's studio.
Because I was about to say, like, you just found, who'd you find on, was it like
Craigslist.
it was like a big, was like Ruby Room or something, but it wasn't.
No, it's a, I don't even know what it's, no, it's not.
It's like an independent type studio?
Yeah.
So it's not like Robert Lang.
No, I love Robert Lang. I recorded at his studio last summer. It was really fun. But no, it was beautiful music. It was just too much money. And I still think for the industry standard, it was too much money. But I wasn't aware of the industry standard at that point because I was like, I don't know, like I'm just depressed and I'm writing songs and hell yeah, produce that shit. Like I just came in for guitar lessons, and then when I was given the quote for the amount, I was like, okay, like I've got like hella money in my college fund, like I'm not going back to that shit. Like, but no, it was not sustainable, but it sounded great. And then I started working with Cameron for a fraction of the price.
But how'd you find his mom even?
Because we had this whole meeting set up with my producer and Cameron's mom, because Cameron's mom was my producer's lawyer and was like, my producer was super jazzed on me and was like, you're gonna win a Grammy.
Wait, why do you know?
And because he wanted to put together a production deal so I wouldn't have to pay anymore. But then it ended up like, and she was gonna help us find investors, and like it was, I don't know, I was like 19 years old and I was like, this is so cool, and I'm meeting a lawyer in Eastlake and we're drinking bubbly water and talking about investors, and then it just like never ended up happening. And and then a couple months later I was like, I feel like I'm getting screwed. My dad was working with me too alongside this. We were just like, I feel like we're just paying so much money for this. And so we went to the lawyer and we were like, hey, like, is this like an appropriate amount? And she was like, fuck no. Like, you need to stop working with him and work with my son. And so then Cameron helped me produce my EP, Athletic Genius. And and for the most part he's produced everything on my Spotify except for my like first 3-4 singles.
Damn.
And then I work here and there with some random people down in San Diego. But yeah.
So how does, like in San Diego, do you have to like drive pretty far from campus to find these studios, or how does that work? Are there like studios on campus? Or are you going to people's dorm rooms or what?
Good question. I'm like trying to like recall. My most recent single, Dun Gardens, I did just in my friend's like home studio. His name is Thomas, and it was just me going over to his house like 15 minutes away, and he just had a nice little setup and some guitars, and we just busted that out in a couple sessions. And
nice.
Yeah.
So you don't have your own gear, so you usually have to like write all your stuff out, and then you go to a studio.
I do. I've got one of these and
so
Logic Pro and whatever, an interface and headphones and everything you need, and guitars and a MIDI. So I'll make like a fully fleshed demo, and I'm like, this is what I want the song to sound like. And then I'll take this demo and I'll take it and I'll send it. I've got a whole folder that probably like 30 people have access to called Avery Cochrane Demos. And it's just me like strumming my shit and playing my keys and singing my songs. And then I send it to people and I'm like, let me know which one, because I want whatever producer I'm working with, I want them to want to work on the song. If it's like, I'm taking this song that I love and I wrote and I'm bringing it to you, if you don't like it or don't seem too jazzed on it, I don't want to do it. Right. Or like not with you. Like you're not the producer for it. And that's not gas or anything. It's just like, if you don't want to work on it, like I'll take it somewhere else and we can work on, I want you to pick the song that resonates with you. Cause I like all my songs.
Yeah.
To an extent, for sure. But, so they'll pick one from the folder and then we'll just get cracking.
Right.
Yeah.
So for me, I guess I haven't really asked many artists this, because like for me, I've invested into all my stuff, and like I'm like a one-man band where I'm literally producing this podcast and interviewing you, and then at my house I have like another whole studio set up, and then I manage another studio, and I'm about to open another studio.
That's crazy,
right?
It's
so
insane.
Like I don't have to like worry about like paying people or if I'm doing a live show or something.
Yeah.
But like for you, every time you make a song, do you have to like pay someone to like
Yes.
produce it, or like how does it, or is that like, Is that how most people do it? Like,
Yeah.
if anyone makes a song, they have to like end up paying someone, I'm guessing.
Not necessarily. Like
Okay.
some people who, it just depends on where you're at. I mean, some people have full-time jobs and do producing on the side and are like, I just want to do this for the sake of the art. And those are the type of people that are rare gems. But, you know, it costs money with people whose jobs are producing records. Like you got to make money. I mean, it's like, I think there's like an unspoken truth with musicians, producers, recording artists, whatever alike, that this shit is expensive and it's not a sustainable career, at least when you're just getting started. So I'm happy to pay people the as what I can. It's just, I mean, I'm broke as shit. Like I don't.
Yeah.
So I am also trying to find people that do it just for the love of doing it. Also, you can do royalty splits. Like, hey, if and when this song blows up and gets 100 million streams, like you can take 50% of the production credits and like 10% of the writing share, and you know, and you can keep that money and we will split it all up.
Yeah.
But that takes a lot of faith. Like I would need to find somebody who has faith in the song, enough faith to be like, yes, this could blow up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough.
Do you think about doing your own production ever so you can cut down on costs? Or
I do. Yeah, I do. I just have always thought of any song I have ever made as like an investment in myself, but it's hard to say that when money's like literally running almost out. So I
Capitol Hill Block Party, pay up.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, and I mean I'm not gonna make any money from that. Like not a cent probably, because I'm paying so many people.
You can make a high five.
Right? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, I'm doing merch sales for the first time ever.
Fuck yeah.
And then
wait, what days? You're performing on Friday.
Friday.
Not this Friday. Whenever the Capitol.
Friday, July 21st at 3:45 p.m. So
hell yeah.
Like the very first person to go on, I'm sure.
Is it outside or inside?
It's outside. They originally offered me the Barboza stage inside.
That's
kind of
hard to get people.
It's hard to get people in. And yeah, because it's an indoor stage down the stairs, you know?
Fuck that.
So I was like, you know, and I just headlined Barboza, and I got a lot of people there, and I don't want to see less people at the Capitol Hill Block Party at the Barboza stage. So I said, yo,
yeah,
can I have the outdoor? Can I have the Vera stage? And it's not the main stage because that's also an outdoor stage.
The Vera Project stage?
Yeah, but it's not at the Vera. It's not like at the Seattle Center or anything. But it's just called the Vera. Yeah, the Vera Project stage. I think it's still called that. But so it's like an outdoor stage, smaller stage.
That's the thing. Like, you're supposed to use that to your advantage to like for future gigs.
Right.
You know,
right.
to be like, hey, I headlined Barboza, did this.
Yeah.
Give me another show or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you just build your way up. There's in this day and age, there's some things where you can like accelerate what you do, but some things you do have to take like the longer approach of being like,
exactly.
I did this. Like I experience that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still have to fucking like prove myself like to like people who may be older than me but have less experience than me. I still have to like prove myself, and it's fucking annoying. But that's kind of like how it goes. Experience
is key.
Yeah.
And you've only been doing 4 years of you doing the podcast, like in the grand scheme of things, is nothing, you know?
Yeah, fuck, man.
Right? And 2 years of releasing music, it's nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Definitely takes time. Wait, so I'm still confused. How did you get this belt? So you got Belltown Bloom from Laura and Cameron, or no?
Oh, I don't even know. From my old manager, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know from my old manager.
And your manager was from Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay. And then like, how did that, like, we don't have to say names if you don't want to say names or anything, but I'm just like trying to get like a better understanding of like who you are as an artist and everything. So like you released music for a year and then you got a manager? Like how did...
Yeah, it just kind of slid into my DMs and was like, hey, you need a manager? Wow. I love your stuff. And I was like, yeah, man.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it just, didn't work out, but it's all good. It's all good.
So like your first music you ever produced, or not ever made, was like produced at like a studio and like mixed and mastered, or no?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's maybe why you got some success right away?
Yeah,
because
I would
it was
say
like
so.
Not like SoundCloud quality. It was like full on.
I made SoundCloud shit in high school, like on GarageBand and Logic and stuff, and my guitar, and like produced that all myself and stuff. But yeah, I would say so. I mean, when my manager reached out to me, he was like, I'm blown away by the production,
Mm.
and I'm blown away. Like, I don't know who you are, and I feel like I know so many Seattle musicians, and I have no idea who you are, and you just released this song, and it sounds like industry level music, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck I am either.
Yeah,
Like, and so, sorry, I'm allowed to swear on this, right?
What the fuck? No.
But yeah, so yeah, I think, I don't know, everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, Avery Cochrane's using your college fund to like like use all this, like make all this like,
Look
like,
me now, bitches.
great.
I'm broke. I'm just kidding.
I'm hella broke. $36 in my band fund, just so everybody knows.
Fuck yeah.
But
If you give me that $36, I'll double it.
Right.
No.
Yeah, well, hopefully merch sales will
Yeah. Fuck
take
yeah.
off. I've never sold merch before.
What type of merch are you selling?
So I'm selling
Cock ring stickers? That would be amazing.
What am I selling?
If you sold cock ring stickers. Or
No,
Avery Cochrane's
oh my
cock
God.
rings.
So bad. Oh yeah, God. Fuck. Middle school was just the worst.
You should make something with that.
Yeah. No, my favorite one was, I'll put the cock in Avery Cochrane.
Oh, gross.
Yeah,
No
right?
wonder you like girls now. Fuck that.
Ew. But no, nothing with my name on it. Actually, yes, with my name on it. But I've got
Okay, one last thing. What if if you could have a band called the Cock Rings? So it's Avery Cochrane and the Cock Rings.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's I've thought about that before. And my link tree goes to my music in my Instagram bio. I'm calling my fan base the Cocks.
Hell yeah.
But it's spelled COCHS. So in my link tree, if you click on my link in my bio, it says for the Cocks.
Hell
But
yeah. Okay, so serious time now. So
Serious
the merch.
the merch, the exciting merch. So I've got so since it's summer, I've got this song called Summertime. And so I'm making a lot of my merch based on summertime. My dad is one of his old frat brothers, works he is this company.
What the fuck was that sentence?
No, I wasn't gonna say work because he's not an employee. He's like, it's called Soul Sun Guard, the fucking sunscreen, and like he makes all their merch and stuff. And so he
Is
said,
that a popular sunscreen?
yeah, I think so. I don't know. My dad went to UW and was in Theta Chi, and one day came back with all these Theta Chi chapsticks, and is like, yeah, my buddy Steve did them. And so now, years later, his buddy Steve is helping me make merch, and so we've got some summertime chapsticks, or not chapsticks, because chapstick is a brand itself.
Is it?
Chapstick
like
is a brand.
Kleenex?
Yeah. So
What is
it's
it called?
lip balm.
Yeah.
And then we've got my dad and I are going around Capitol Hill a couple days before, and we've got coasters, and we're putting coasters all at the bars, and then stickers, and then we've got T-shirts, and they're summertime themed T-shirts, and we've got a quote from the song on the front, and then the single cover, like the photo, on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And so the quote is, "Kiss the boys with the trust funds," because that is one of my favorite lyrics I've written.
Hell yeah.
It's cheeky. It's not true. I'm not a gold digger. And
have you kissed a boy with a trust fund?
I'm sure I have, actually. I'm sure I have at one point in my life kissed a boy with a trust fund, but that is one of my favorite lyrics. And then the back is the album cover. And then we've got baseball caps, green baseball caps that say Athletic Genius and Dream Boy on them.
There we go.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's super exciting.
I'm stoked.
Got it. And have you been releasing any new music lately, or?
Yeah, I released a single last month, and then I'm promoting that on TikTok, which has been just like.
Do you have a TikTok audience?
It's growing. I just went viral a couple days ago because I was comparing my song that I wrote called Different Light, and I released on my EP a year ago, to Olivia Rodrigo's new song, Vampire. And I was like, oh, I'm going to sue her for copyright. I wasn't actually going to sue her for copyright, whatever. It's just, get people engaged.
You're going to have a fun email in a little bit.
No, right? And
defamation.
No, literally. I'm
cease and desist.
Defaming everybody left and right here. No, it's all love. It's all love. But I wrote this piano part for this song, my song Different Light, and I took it to my producer, the expensive one, and I was like, dude, check out this piano part I wrote. And he's like, nah, it's too much. We can't include that in the song. And so I was like, all right, fine. And then years later, Olivia Rodrigo releases her single like on June 30th. And I hear the intro. It is the piano part. It's the exact same piano part. The exact same thing I wrote years ago that wasn't included in my song.
Did you give him the file?
No, I didn't. And that's what everybody on TikTok is saying. Is like, oh my God, did you give him the file? It's just like a video I have in my camera roll of me playing it. So,
Is it dated though?
It is dated. And then I put it was the whole thing on TikTok. I was like, this is the date of the video, and this is me playing the piano part, and this is her song, and this is my song, and like, what? And,
she has eyes everywhere, I guess.
She does have eyes everywhere. But it's okay. It's pop music. It's basic. It's like a chromatic scale. I don't even know. I don't I don't know what it is, but it's not complex to be like some classic piano sonata that fucking Beethoven could have written, it's
right.
like but I heard it and I was like, holy shit, I've written this before. And then everybody in the comments, it got like 800,000 views and like 120,000 likes, and
damn,
everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna go listen to your song now. And yeah, fuck yeah. And I got like 6,000 followers, and
fuck yeah,
right? So
that's awesome.
Slowly but surely,
just find other artists that have done that.
Yeah, right.
You can start making like fake dates on stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, no, I actually wrote Wonderwall first.
Yes, 100%. Damn. Do you listen to Olivia Rodrigo?
Nah, I mean, yeah, like
Okay.
just because she's like, like the big pop star, but
I don't know if I know any of her songs.
yeah, I mean,
She's like super mega because she's a Disney person.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like you gotta listen to the albums when they come out and the singles when they come out.
Is she like Selena Gomez? Is she like cool
I would say like the younger version of Taylor Swift, because she's like 20. I don't know. She's like a pop star.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna check her shit out.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I heard that song and I was like, damn, this is just like identical. But
What about Lil Nas X? Do you like that guy?
I remember when Old Town Road came out when I was a senior in high school. That's what it's called, right? With Billy Ray Cyrus, yeah.
Yeah, and Young Thug's on the remix.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean...
And that fucking... I don't know why they put the yodeling kid on that, too.
Right. Yeah, Mason Ramsey. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's kind of cool, Lil Nas X, because he's got... He's representing the queer community in mainstream hip-hop rap music, so I think that's really cool.
So, like, are you like a pop culture person? Meh.
It depends on who we're talking about.
Okay, that's fair. I think I'm like super involved. Like, do you know about the airplane lady that?
Oh my God, yeah, that freaked me out. Oh my God, because like I don't know if you believe in like skinwalkers.
Oh my gosh.
Do you?
You believe in skinwalkers?
Oh my God. Okay, I don't, but my friend does, and he like was filling my head with all this skinwalker information, and then that video came out and I was like, no, she saw something. She saw something. That shit was so scary. I would get off the plane. Would you get off the plane?
I would just think that lady's crazy.
Really?
I'd be laughing my ass off.
I'd take a Xanax or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I'd do. I'd freak out.
Skinwalkers. Yeah, I heard raccoons on my house for a while. And I didn't know they were raccoons at first, and I thought someone was being like tortured outside because like there's like scratching and then like
awful.
Screaming noises. Have you heard raccoons make noises?
Yeah, it's
like,
awful.
They're scary.
It's awful.
So I thought that was a skinwalker for a while.
Yeah, right.
But
right. So bad. So bad.
That's super cool though. That's awesome that you did Belltown Bloom and that you've done Barboza and you're about to do Capitol Hill Block Party. I like your trajectory, and that's super awesome.
I know. I don't know what's next, honestly.
Coachella, I guess, or something.
I guess. I mean, if I have to, jeez.
You'll get like a 2 p.m. slot though.
Yeah, right.
You gotta start somewhere.
I know. You know what? My name on the lineup isn't even that small. Like it's kind of.
It's weird. You see, they accidentally wrote Cochrane and.
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be good.
Oh man.
But no, it's spelled correctly and it's in decent sized font, and I see that shit everywhere. I see the flyers everywhere, and that makes me happy.
So are you gonna like start? Do you perform in San Diego?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you do So Far Sounds?
Yeah. I did So Far Sound. but I only did one gig, and that was fun. That was really fun. It was cool. I mean, I like the intimacy of those gigs.
You should do So Far Sounds to pay for production time.
No, right? No, they only pay like $100.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't know if I was supposed to say that so far, but
no, I think I think people know. Or maybe people don't know.
I mean, it's. I don't care. I don't do it for the money. I do it because it's like just a vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, Capitol Hill Block Party is gonna pay me, and then I'm gonna get money from the merch sales. So I'm not gonna lose money from this, but I'm gonna break even. You know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, as long as I'm not losing money, because I only have $36 to lose. So
yeah, life of an artist,
right? Yeah,
you win some, you lose some.
You lose most.
Yeah. There's some wins though. So, lastly, like, do you feel like you're part of a community yet? Are you still looking for your community, or how does that work for you?
Ooh. I think I'm still a lost lamb. Like, yeah, right. Like, there's definitely so many sub communities, but I don't know. You kind of realize, unless you're a part of a band, that you're kind of on your own for most of it. And at the end of the day, you can be buddies and best friends with somebody that wants to help you get to the top, but it's still pay up, you know, and it's still just like a cutthroat industry, and it's still, I don't know, it's still sticky and squishy and weird, and you kind of just have to navigate it on your own. I definitely have communities and people I trust. Like, obviously, I'm not saying like you can't trust anyone. Like, but yeah, and the Seattle music scene is awesome. But I still think, you know, I don't know if I'll ever find a community.
I think you will.
Yeah. I guess that's a pessimistic thing to say, but
maybe a little. You'll find it.
Maybe a little. Yeah, I'll
especially like when do you graduate?
December.
So you'll be back in December, or do you have like a college fucking trip thing?
No, I don't know.
What's
maybe I'll go to Europe or do what people do after. I mean, I need more than $36 to do that. So
yeah,
but
maybe you can get like, I don't even know if you can take a trip. You can't even get like that far in an Uber with 36.
Definitely not in the
maybe a bus.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll probably move. I mean, maybe I'll have like a job by then.
Yeah.
If anybody needs.
So what is you've gone to college, you're about to graduate, like is your goal to find like a job from your college major, or are you just trying to like do music, or you're still figuring out what you
a stable 9 to 5 would be nice, and then get income from that, because as we just spent the last however long talking about, I'm not getting money from music yet. So I don't know. It could be like, I guess the dream scenario is live at my parents' house rent free, make a steady income, and then spend money on music until I blow up.
Hey, there we go.
But you know, a million things could happen, so I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, you could find like $1 million on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes, I work at a country club, so
yes,
it could happen.
Do they tip you? Do you get tips?
No, tipping isn't allowed.
What the
unfortunately.
fuck?
Yeah, it's like
bullshit.
It's this whole like thing, but
because they don't want like an old guy to try to tip you for a happy ending or something.
Well, like to an like not to that extent, but just it's just like kind of inappropriate to the vibe. Like it's just like like they don't want people throwing cash around, and I get it.
But has someone ever just been like, I'm just giving you like a 30,
sometimes $30?
I don't know why I said 30. There's no $30 bills, but
yeah, $30 bill. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them, but yeah. I'll get tipped occasionally, but
okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, your story is very inspiring, and I think no, I think I like your story, and I have faith in you. That's why you're on the show.
Thank you.
I like your music, and I think you're. I saw your, you showed me your first podcast, and it was very jazzy, and I think this one's more upbeat and silly.
Yeah, more real.
Now you have two to showcase to people.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you. Seriously,
of course,
so much.
Yeah. With that, do you have any like final advice for up and coming artists, creators, influencers?
I mean, if I did, like, I'd be taking it. Final advice. Words I've been living by: create more, consume less. So, because I find, the more I create, the happier I am, and I'll just send it out into the abyss. And the more I consume, the more depressed I am, and the more I compare myself to other people, and the more I just want to give up because I'm like, well, this person's so good and this person's so good, and I'm doom scrolling. Is that what they call it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Doom scroll. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to consume less, but I'm still going to create and post my shit out there. And like, if people are consuming my shit, like, good for them.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get caught up in that because it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. So create more, consume less. And like, you know, like, it's always good to just like practice sustainable consumption in general.
Yes. And reuse, recycle.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
Reduce,
reduce, reuse.
Oh,
recycle.
I forgot the reduce part.
Let's practice some degrowth here.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. And with that, what is the easiest way for people to reach you and find you?
Avery space Cochrane on Spotify, Apple Music. If you want to slide into my DMs are always open.
She's got a girlfriend though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not in that way. It's just to like collab or whatever.
Compare cock rings.
Yeah. Or if you want to anonymously donate money to me, my Venmo is also in my bio. So.
Hey, there we go. Support local art.
Exactly. Support local art.
100%. This has been the NAST podcast with
me, Avery.
And we did it.